Good morning, fitness friends. So it's Monday morning. Give you a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of insight here real quick. If you haven't had breakfast yet, or you don't know what you're going to have breakfast today, and we're a week into the challenge, you're missing the boat, right? You've got to plan that stuff out. You need to know in advance. Flying by the seat of your pants does not get you to where you want to be. I promise you that. If you do not know what you had for breakfast or what you're going to have for breakfast, you are going to struggle and not get the results you want. Hopefully I was not clear on that. Now, working on how can we be more consistent, how can we hold ourselves accountable. What I want to share with you guys is a system that we use when we work with individuals doing their one-on-one nutrition coaching, and it's an adherence chart, right? I'll print a bunch of these off. If you guys want one, you can come grab it from the gym. The top's pretty self-explanatory. It walks you through your macros. But it's a little system that we use to help keep everybody on the same page. So when we're doing nutrition coaching with them, we say, hey, let me see your accountability sheet. Let me see your adherence sheet. And the sheet talks about X's, but we're going to talk about triangles. We want to make as many triangles as we can. So I'm not a math major, but I know there's 3 sides to a triangle. So if you look on this sheet, there's going to be a spot on there, and it says the date, and there's all these little boxes. So each day, in each one of those boxes, they're trying to make a triangle. The first one, and the easiest one for most people, is going to be the bottom of the triangle. And that's pretty straightforward. That is, did you get 7 hours of sleep? Not did you get 3 hours, woke up for an hour, went back to bed for 2 hours, walked around for an hour, and took an hour nap. No. 7 hours of good, unbroken, sound sleep. This is your body's chance to recover from what you're doing to it in the gym. You're putting stress on your body in the gym in a good way. This is your body's chance to restore hormone balance. This is a really good thing, right? Getting that 7-hour window of sleep. So if you got the 7-hour window of sleep, guess what? You put the line across the bottom. But that's only 1/3 of the triangle, all right? So the next side, if they did it, is going to be exercise. All right, so we can see the next piece. That next side of the triangle in that box for the corresponding days, did they get exercise in? It does not have to be CrossFit. For the majority of you, it may be. But it could be, hey, I lifted weights. I went for a run. I went for a swim. I took the dog for a long walk. Where we draw the line is you can't say I folded a basket of laundry. That's not what we need. We need at least 10 to 15 minutes of some sort of exertion. Easy way to think of it. When you were done, were you red in the face? Were you sweaty? Did you challenge yourself, right? So if you got your exercise in for the day, you now have the second side of that triangle. And the last one, which you guys can probably guess where it's going to be, is nutrition. All right? So the goal is to have as many triangles in those boxes as possible. What do I mean by nutrition? Did you hit your calories within 100 above or 100 below? And what we've seen time and time and time again is that the more triangles you have in here, the much faster and the much more dramatic the results are here, right? It's not rocket science, guys. If you want a change, you have to do something different than what you're doing now. So if you did 1 week and then you're right back to what you did 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you're not going to see a change. You're not going to see a dramatic change. Again, it is not overly complicated to understand, but it can be difficult to do. So that adherence sheet, I'll have a whole bunch here. If you want one, come grab it. They work really, really well. I put it right on your fridge. There's a great saying. You can't be upset with the results you don't get from the work that you don't do. So if you get an adherence sheet and 2 weeks from now it looks like it does right now with nothing on it, then you can't be upset and be like, oh, this program doesn't work. No, the program works fine. You just didn't hit the adherence enough or well enough to drive the results. So again, guys, I'll have those here. If you have questions on that, please let me know. Going back to the very first thing I said, if you are flying by the seat of your pants, it's not going to work very well. Have a great day. Keep hitting me with questions.